So what a crazy 24 hours on social media, ladies and gentlemen, all due to the shocking Russell Brand news that I'm sure all of you know about. I actually wasn't going to cover this because it seems like people are heavily emotionally invested in this. It's a heated topic and it's getting quite intense, but here we are. I figured there would be some people out there that would want to hear what I have to say regarding the whole thing. Russell Brand has had some huge accusations made against him, which he denies in the mainstream media, in articles, and a Channel 4 episode that goes by the name of Dispatches, which is all about him allegedly essaying multiple women after they were approached by the media to give their stories. Now, this is a very serious thing. As always, these accusations should be taken very seriously. I also do think there should be an open mind towards this, right? People shouldn't be leaning on an extreme side just because of how they feel towards Russell Brand. There's three camps with this. You know, there are some people who think all of it is true, and some of those people, I've seen some crazy tweets, man. Some of those people desperately want it to be true. I don't know if you've seen those, but to want it to be true is insane. Like, I think all of us would rather it not be true. We would rather those women not go through those terrible experiences or those alleged experiences. Very odd behavior. You get the second camp who think none of it is true and it's all due to his political opinions and him speaking out against agendas, establishments. It's his time to be silenced. And then you get people who think he should have a fair trial, and we'll discuss it all in a bit after we get into this article, giving a brief overview of the whole situation. Police urge victims to come forward as Russell Brand is accused of raping a girl of 16 as comic brazenly takes the stage in Wembley. Comedian Russell Brand was last night accused of raping a businesswoman and grooming a 16-year-old schoolgirl for sex. In a string of bombshell allegations, the 48-year-old star was accused of assaults and abusive and behavior between 2006 and 2013 when he was at the height of his fame. 4 women alleged they were assaulted by Brand, one of whom had previously told the Mail on Sunday of his controlling and manipulative behavior. Last night, the Metropolitan Police said it had been made aware of media reports about a series of allegations of assault and urged any alleged victims to come forward. The devastating allegations made to a joint investigation between the Sunday Times and Channel 4's Dispatches date from the time when Brand was a presenter for BBC Radio 2 and Channel 4 and starring in Hollywood films. One woman alleged Brand her against the wall in his Los Angeles home when she was in her 20s. Another, whom he referred to as a child, told how the presenter targeted her when she was 16 years old and still at school, and he was aged 30. But in an extraordinary fight back, Brand took to social media to absolutely deny a string of very serious criminal allegations in their 90-minute Dispatches documentary that aired on Channel 4 last night. Former Sky Sports presenter Kirsty Gallagher, the older sister of Brand's wife Laura, backed her brother-in-law yesterday morning by reposting his video along with a large red love heart. But around an hour after the full allegations were revealed, she deleted the post. BBC and Channel 4 bosses faced questions over whether complaints by staff about Brand's alleged behavior were ignored. Channel 4 ordered an investigation into claims Brand told staff on one show to approach female audience members for him to meet after filming, leaving them feeling like his pimp. Brand was dropped by his agent Tavistock Wood, while his long-standing publicist Moira Bellis declined to say whether she still acted for him. It was said Brand joked with Jimmy Savile in 2017 that he would bring a very attractive naked female employee to meet him 5 years before Savile was exposed as a paedophile. The defiant comedian performed a London gig last night, telling a cheering audience of 2,000 fans, "I love you." This video is getting demonetized for sure. So yeah, a very serious situation for Russell Brand. These accusations aren't light-hearted whatsoever, and if we're going to be honest, as of right now, it's not looking too good for him, is it? He's obviously come out and denied these allegations in a video on YouTube and on Twitter where he insinuates this could be a coordinated attack by the mainstream media. Take a watch.
Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news. I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email, one from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper, listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like my community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of. And we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you, you're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not himself. I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles, Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narratives that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because of the serious nature of the allegations, but I feel like I'm being attacked, and plainly they are working very closely together. We are obviously going to look into this matter because it's very, very serious. In the meantime, I want you to stay close, stay awake, but more important than any of that, if you can, please stay free.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very interesting time for sure to see what happens from both sides. I don't think many people had this on their 2023 bingo card, but let's just talk about the opinion of none of it is true. It's a coordinated attack by the mainstream media. The establishments are coming after him. They don't want him exposing certain agendas. And if you take a look at his channel, it'd be easy to say that, right? You could look at his channel and say, yeah, this is why, because it's happened before. But, and maybe controversially, because many conservatives have gone in that direction, I don't think this should be the default response to people who speak out against certain things and are faced with certain accusations. You know, if you straight away say, no, Russell Brand is innocent or XYZ is innocent, they're coming after him because they speak out against certain things, then when a serious situation does come about, it will get ignored just because it's somebody who is liked, and it works both ways. Okay, so it is a dangerous tone to be setting, but I do agree with one thing. Where you align politically is how differently the media treats you. You know, if Russell Brand was still living his degenerate lifestyle, was still part of Hollywood, and he was pushing certain things, and he was saying everything people should agree with and think, would this story come about? Who knows, would it have broken in this way? And that's what people are saying. You know, it's coming out now because he's not protected by Hollywood and the liberal media. So when you hear that, you think to yourself, naturally, well, what about all the other celebrities and high-profile people that have potentially done awful things and the media doesn't go anywhere near it, right? So it is very interesting who they pick and choose. It's almost like you have to oppose Hollywood for people to come after you. And it's not just Russell Brand, but with a load of people, they do get protected. And I think these last few years have really shown that. I also do think, you know, they should have gone to the police first instead of Channel 4 and the Times making articles, making an episode, a documentary. They should have got all the information they had and gone to the police. Because now, instead of giving him that fair trial and going to the police, I don't know if an investigation has even started, but even if he does get that trial, it won't be fair because they've put him on trial on social media. People have already judged the situation. So, you know, even if it was proven to be false, the average person would still think, wait, hold on, wasn't that R word? So that is a dangerous tone to also be saying. It seems like instead of getting the actual justice these alleged victims would need, they've created a circus. And to me, it just seems like clicks and views are more important to them as usual. It's also very strange. These news publications, these media outlets, Channel 4, want to take the moral high ground when a lot of the time when these alleged situations go down, they ignore it and They enable it. It's like they want to come out as the hero when they turned a blind eye to these apparent situations, not only with Russell Brand, but with others. I hope for everybody involved, we get to the bottom of this, and if it is proven to be true, then look him up, throw away the key, never see him again. If it's not proven to be true, then serious legal action must be taken. It's a very crazy time right now. Again, I don't think many people saw this one coming, but leave your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen, on this situation. What are your thoughts on it? Leave a like rating if you have also enjoyed. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Share this video, but until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.